So the first author that I'm introducing tonight is Jessamine Chan, who I believe, and I think she'll maybe tell you about this, stayed at Ragdale years and years and years ago, which is funny because she seems about, I believe she's 22. So she was a child. But it seems like it was a long time ago, so I want to hear about that. Her stories have appeared in the best possible literary journals, Tin House, places like that. She has her Master's of Fine Arts degree from Columbia University and a BA from Brown University. She's received all kinds of incredible fellowships, and she lives in Chicago with her husband and daughter. Her novel, her debut novel, The School for Good Mothers, came out this year. And I was hearing huge buzz about it before I learned that she had a Ragdale connection. And I was absolutely blown away by this book. If you want to read The Handmaid's Tale, but about mothering and sort of a more now and I think creepier, and it's incredibly literary. I'm not even going to try to describe this book, but you all need to read it. It's absolutely amazing. And so we're going to welcome her to the podium. Thank you.
Thank you all for being here, and thank you so much to Regin and Rebecca for the invitation. It's really amazing to come back and be a Chicago author now, because I just moved back last summer and I've mostly seen the inside of my apartment since moving back. So I grew up in Oak Park, Illinois, and after a stretch of years on the East Coast, I'm back in Oak Park now, living near my family. So it's really great to be back. So I will first tell you about my connection to Ragdale, which is that I wish I was 22, but I'm not actually 22. Thank you, Rebecca, for that very, very kind assumption. So I did my first residency at Ragdale in 2007 when I was 29, and I was very much the baby of the group. And it was definitely the residency that really set me on this path. I had gone to Brown for undergrad, and my 20s were kind of messy, and getting into Ragdale was like a path back to writing. And sorry, I'm not used to speaking in front of a microphone, so the sound might go all over the place, but I was working full-time at the University of Chicago, and I saved up my vacation days and managed to do 5 weeks in Alice's suite, which was really life-changing. I'm not sure it was great for my career trajectory at the University of Chicago, but it was great for my art career. And those 5 weeks really changed my life and allowed me to take myself seriously as a writer, and helped me develop the short story that I used to get into Columbia for grad school. And the friendships I made during those 5 weeks are people I'm still in touch with now, all these years later. And I can't really say enough about what a dream world it was to work on my writing full time, and also to get the vote of confidence, because I really don't think I would have gotten into the residency without the blind application system, because I didn't have any publications at the time. I hadn't gone to grad school yet. I had finished college, but besides that, just had a lot of ambition. I didn't have like a bio full of things. So Ragdale was the very first vote of confidence that I think led to this point. So it's really gratifying and humbling to be able to come back as a published author now. So my first novel, The School for Good Mothers, came out in January, and what I think you should know about it is it's about Frida Liu, a Chinese-American single mom who loses custody of her toddler daughter after having one very bad day. And in order to get her daughter back, she has to spend a year at a government-run reform school where she is retrained with moms from all over the county whose transgressions range from benign to horrific. So I like to tell people in my elevator pitches that it's a little like 1984, but for moms. And the funny thing is that it's being promoted now as like a Mother's Day book. So I wish that, I know that Simon & Schuster's not going to lead with this, but I kind of wish that they would run an ad that just said for the mom who likes to cry. Because most of the, I don't think of it that way, but most of the messages I get are about like just how much people have cried reading the book. So if you're into that sort of thing, I promise it's not the most relaxing read, but hopefully worthwhile. So, thank you so much for having me here. It's really an honor.